Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from this month's sponsor, Ethico.
If you're a compliance officer, middle managers are crucial in getting your programs from you to your frontline employees. But how do we activate those managers and get them on our side? Ethico's new Middle Manager Toolkit equips you with the skills needed to empower your managers, to promote a culture where ethical behavior thrives and employees feel empowered to speak up. Learn how to turn frontline managers into ethical leaders with our new white paper, Empowering Middle Managers as Ethics Champions. And did I mention you can get the whole toolkit for free? Head to ethico.com to download the full toolkit today.
Also, if you're looking for a unique gift for the holiday season, check out the Compliance Kids series. It's my 3-book children's series on compliance and compliance professionals for children. But they make great gifts and great training tools for your employees. You can check it out on Amazon.com. We've linked to it in the show notes. The Daily Compliance News for December 4, 2024, the So It Begins edition. And this is our first story, which comes to us from the New Republic, which reports that the first corruption scandal of the Trump's second administration is already here. And you see how difficult it's going to be because Justin Sun, a Chinese national accused of fraud, sent Donald Trump $18 million last week. Now, this was not money that was sent directly to Trump. He wasn't that stupid. But what he did was purchase tokens in Trump's crypto startup company. The company, World Liberty Financial, had met or only sold $22 million in tokens, far short of its $300 million goal in sales. So the purchase also keeps not only WLF going, but guarantees a windfall for Trump. So you can see how shady characters are going to invest in Trump properties, and whether that's corruption or not, we'll find out. Next up from the Financial Times, the Trafigura defendant, former chief operating officer Michael Wainwright, had tried to keep the prosecution's star witness off the defense stand, one Mariano Faraz, but was unsuccessful in his attempt to do so. So this person is someone who has actual knowledge of the allegations, and he will get to testify at trial. Next up, Matthew Smith, the partner of former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO Mike Jeffries, has pled not guilty to charges of sex trafficking and interstate prosecution. He was released under house arrest on condition of a $10 million bail. He, along with Mr. Jeffries and their alleged middleman, were arrested in October and charged with running an international sex ring or sex trafficking ring. Our final story is very interesting, as it is the continued saga of the Adani group, but this story comes to us from Bloomberg and takes a look at is the allegations of corruption going to derail India's burgeoning solar energy business, both the construction of solar energy panels and the distribution of it. It's going to be an interesting case to see how, if at all, corruption can actually denigrate an entire business sector. At the start of this podcast, the sponsor for the entire Compliance Podcast Network is Ethico. Well, Ethico has a great new offering this month for you, a toolkit for middle managers. This is something that you, as the compliance professional, can use to move your compliance program forward by giving middle managers the skills necessary to answer a call for speak up or when someone comes in their office and raises a concern. I can't think of a tool that will be more valuable for you in the current era of enforcement. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.